I have never made homemade cranberry. Look at that. It's gorgeous though, right? I was thinking about cranberry lemonade, but then I was like, that's tart on top of tart, honey. Alright, so I think from what I hear, you just dump in your cranberries. So the cranberries are in. We're almost there. So my cranberries are in. And this is where the new hand mixer is going to come in now. I have seen people just boil this, but I'm going to take the hand mixer to it and get it into a nice sauce and see what happens on that side of things. I'm told I'm just going to put in a cup of sugar because I'm doing just one package of cranberries. I'm just going to cover it with water. I'm going to add a little bit of orange juice to that because people said the juice of one orange. And so I was like, I'm not buying one orange because I don't have any citrus besides my lemons. So I'm going to put just a little bit of orange juice in there with that. Okay. And I'm like, why? Why not just, I don't know. Anytime you're adding so much sugar, you want to add in a pinch of salt. So now we've got a cup of sugar on there. And then, of course, I'm going to add to that just a little bit of salt on top of that. Oh, look at that. Got my salt all on the wrong thing. Oh, gotta keep people out of my kitchen. I might have put too much salt, but okay, now we got that in there. And I'm just gonna cover that with water and let that come to, I guess, a boil. I don't even know how long to cook it. And I'm pretty sure somebody might say, add some cinnamon and all that other kind of stuff. There we go. I think we're ready to go. I don't think it takes any more than that. I'll grab another device here and look up something. But as you can see, look at my fruit floating to the top here. My raspberry lemonade. Again, it's getting ready to, I can hear the roar coming from the bottom there. So once my fruit starts dancing around, then I'm gonna, once it comes to that rolling boil and my fruit starts dancing, that's when I turn it off and I'll just simply cover it with a lid and then let that steep, just like tea. You treat your slices of lemon like you would a tea bag, okay? So that's like your tea bag, right? We're making raspberry lemonade. All right, I'm just cleaning my mess as I go up here. I know y'all keep hearing that water come on. Rinsing off my cutting board. So, I guess we'll just chill out with our huge bottle of cheese balls while we wait. While we wait, right? We have to wait. We have to wait. Look at the fruit. Look at the fruit. Okay, see comments. Hold on. Hey, Herbert. Hey, Greg. You see how fast that start acting? Look at that raspberry color. Can y'all see that raspberry color? Okay, stop spitting. At this point, I just turned it off. So what I want to do now is just go ahead and cover it. Boom. And it's going to give me, when I take that top off of there, I'm coming from Columbus. When I take that top off of there, I'm going to have a real rich red lemonade. Pink lemonade, y'all. Like this time, eating cheese ball. I didn't turn this on. Look at that raspberry escaping out of there. You see that steam coming out of there? My kitchen smells like raspberry lemonade. It smells like raspberry. Mmm. Look how those raspberries exploded. Now it's actually turned off. But I just want to show you how the fruit, it dances around then goes to the side. What's gonna happen next is the raspberries are gonna actually go to the bottom. And the lemon, all the fruit, once it starts to cool down, all the fruit's gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna have rich lemonade that I'm just gonna put right here in my pitcher. And this is enough. This is actually 2 pitchers of lemonade. When you think about it, this is 2 pitchers of lemonade, not 1, 2. So I'll have lemonade all weekend. Let me look. Let's check our cookbooks and see what our cookbooks say about croissants. I wonder what the. Let's see if Miss Robbie. I doubt if Miss Robbie. You think Miss Robbie got some croissants up in there? Hey Charles, let's see if Miss Robbie. Look, Miss Robbie does have these fried pies on the back. Remember we were talking about that because we have this little apparatus to go from gadget to gourmet. So we can definitely knock out some fried pies. We can knock out some blueberry pies, and we probably can knock that out today. Let's look and see. Let's see what Miss Robbie got in here. Can I make the fried pies in a day? What y'all like? Listen to these hard-ass cranberries you got going on here. What's going on with the cranberries? Should I turn that up? Oh, they seem to be cracking. Can y'all see into the cranberries? I need some more light over here. The light is on. That's as bright as it's gonna get. Is that too dark? The cranberries are cracking. Oh, I didn't stir it up with the sugar and all that in there. You hear them popping? They're cracking, they're popping open. Can y'all see that? Yeah. You know what we do have while we're talking about it? Let's look at the cranberry sauce. Let's see what Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie got some cranberry sauce in her book. And these are my 2 old school go-to books. Let's see. Cranberry sauce. Whoa. Okay. I guess, you know how they say a watch pot never boiled? Then I took my eye off of it and you saw what happened? That's a whole difference than what we just had. You see that? Did y'all see how that pot just changed that quick? Look at that. Literally, as soon as I took my eye off of it, it changed. I don't know what temperature. We better hurry and read this recipe. Miss Robbie does have a cranberry sauce in here. Mary Strouds's mother's 178, 179. Let's hurry up, because that as soon as I turned away from that pot, it did its thing. They say a watch pot will never boil. What it said, 178. All right, here we go, right here. Look at that cranberry sauce. All righty, and that one says 2 bags of frozen cranberries. We need 4 cups of sugar, a half cup of water, juice of a lemon, 2 cups orange marmalade. God dang it. Place the cranberries in a large saucepan, add the sugar, water, lemon juice. Place over medium to low heat, so we can turn our heat down a little bit. Bring to a simmer. Simmer until the cranberries become tender and start to break down. About 25 minutes. Pour in the orange marmalade, pineapple preserve, and stir well. Add the raisins if using. Reduce the heat to low. Remove the cranberry sauce when heat cool completely. Then pour into 8-ounce mason jar. So she did a whole lot more than we did. We might need to add some more sugar to that, guys. I don't know. We only did a cup of sugar, and then she got 4 cups of sugar, 2 bags. So we knew we need at least 2 cups of sugar. So let me add in another cup of sugar on that. So we have at least 2 cups of sugar. And then, of course, other fruits were added. So I'm going to stir this in. Man, I tell you, as soon as I turned my back on this pot, it went to a whole other level. Look at that. Tank. A watch pot will not boil. That's for sure. Let's take a look at our lemonade. Steep it back there. Ooh, yeah, baby. A watch pot will not. I'm sitting here looking at these cranberries. I turn around for 2 seconds and that pot almost boiled over. And the texture of these at this point is totally different than when I was. Because remember when I stirred it, they sound like they look like little rocks in the pot. And they were popping. And as soon as I turned over, oh my God, look at that. We don't want to get too excited because, you know, the team fresh cranberry sauce might think we have been swayed over to their position for those of us that still like. That's insane though. Okay. All right. But now she added all this extra flavor of, we use orange juice instead of lemon. She then put in 2 cups of orange marmalade. And that might be where their thickness comes from. Orange marmalade and a jar of pineapple preserves. That just seemed like a lot. So let's look at the one. Let's go to the boarding house recipe for cranberry sauce, because I'm pretty sure they would have kept it a little bit more simpler. So I'm gonna go to and I love that they all have these indexes in the back. So we're gonna go right to cranberry. They got cranberry muffins, orange cranberry sauce on page 43. Let's go to page 43, and it says, I love turning this book and seeing these sisters up in here, y'all. All right, let's see, 43, voila. Very simple cranberry recipe. I'm looking at 3 ingredients, which is what we put in this pot. 2 cups granulated sugar. I just added that 2nd cup of sugar. 2 cups of water. I think we had about a cup of water. We did about a cup of water because I used my measuring cup. Let me see. It might have been 2 cups. Let me see. Hold on. No, we did about a cup of water. All right, we did about a cup of water. And a pound, which is 4 cups of fresh cranberries. So I think we're right about there. But it says combine the sugar. Now, combine the sugar and the water in a saucepan. Boil for 3 to 5 minutes. Add the cranberries. Bring to a boil uncovered. Clearly we uncovered. Cook without stirring. Okay, we stirred it for about 5 minutes. Well, we turned around and got away from us a little bit. Cook without stirring for about 5 minutes or until the cranberry skins pop open. We noticed that pop. We did cook it for about 5 minutes. Well, we on that. Okay, cool. And keep refrigerated until ready to serve. Yields 1 quart. To enhance the flavor, try adding a pinch of cinnamon and a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, we could do a little bit of vanilla. You know, I like to toss in some vanilla. I think I got just a little bit of vanilla left in here. Let's see. Yeah, we could do a little bit of vanilla. We could do a drop or 2 of vanilla. There we go. Drop or 2 of vanilla. I can't find my cinnamon. So that's one problem. I cannot find my cinnamon. And I thought that was cinnamon, that was cumin. I got this little bit of cinnamon sugar, but I don't want to put that in there. Like, how do I, oh, wait a minute, uh-oh. Look what I found. somebody bought some cinnamon. Who did that? That says cinnamon. How much cinnamon? A pinch of cinnamon. A pinch of cinnamon? Anybody up for a pinch of cinnamon? That's a pinch. Okay. I found some cinnamon. Awesome. All right, so let's give that a stir. We're not quite team fresh cranberry sauce yet, Michael Lopez. But y'all might be working with something. I still don't see how this will replace the nice slice of gelatin cranberry sauce. But what I am gonna do with it, I guess, but I could see something going. Look at that though. But I don't know. How would you serve this? How are y'all serving this? So, I mean, that's pretty much it. And for those that want to add in all that other stuff, you know, that's fine and all that too. But then we got this here gadget. I'm thinking if we emulsify that, hit it off with the new hand mixer, which I am currently unboxing over here. Look at that. She got a new gadget. She got a new gadget. The hand mixer. Because I was thinking if I hit that off with that, baby. But I guess I'll let it cool. I don't know. Should I? Oh, that smells good. Okay. So we have, courtesy of the burn rate budget, is the new mixer. See that? The new mixer has joined the family. Ooh. This is the new Chef Man mixer that is now part of our repertoire. I think I blew a fuse. Okay. All right. Yeah, you kind of want to wait until that cools off because you don't know what you're going to be doing. But now I can see some cream. I'm getting there. Now that I can see serving that. Okay. And then we got our, let me see if I can, oh, Lord Jesus, I put that cranberry spoon on my counter. Look at that, y'all. That's pretty cool. We got a little bit extra thickness there. Ooh, wait till I make my pizza sauce, my peanut butter. And one of the reasons we got the hand mixer, guys, is simply because now that is some cranberry sauce. Now that I could see serving that. Okay, so and I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, there it is. Boom! Look at that. Easy cleaning. It just look locks. Can y'all see that? I want to rinse this off. It just unlocks. Boom. And then I got my 2 pieces and my motor's gonna go over there. Tell me I ain't watching Shakira Ringo enough. I know y'all probably like, why she do that? Because I want the cranberry sauces in the can. Now that I can see putting that on my food. That other stuff, I'm like, All right, so we're gonna turn this off. We're done, y'all. I'm not gonna do a dough because it's already late in the day. It's 5 o'clock. Y'all gotta get home and do your thing. I'm not gonna do it on camera, that is. I see a couple of splatters of cranberry amongst the kitchen. I just had to try it. I just had to try the new blender. I had to try it. Hold on. I love my blender. We need to give it a taste, y'all. Make sure we do have enough sugar in it. This is providing some life over here. To watch the evolution of this, it is thickening up. Okay. Now, let me say this. Jason Hodge has been trying to get me to do fresh cranberry sauce for 3, maybe 4 years. And this is the first time I've actually given into it. I can see putting this in one of my favorite jars. Oh, y'all, it's about to get real. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Wait a minute. It's a little seedy. I would definitely strain it, maybe. Sugar, but I don't think it needs more sugar. It's a little tart. It's definitely more flavorful than the can. I gotta tell you. Definitely more flavorful than the can. But I'm trying to think now. How would I store this? Would I just put this? I don't want to put it in plastic. I want to put it in one of my glass jars. Oh my God! I definitely want to strain it because it does have a little bit of. There's definitely some seeding, some like crunchiness going on in there. See that? Bits of, and it only because it's bits of it because I did. Yeah, Jason is right, honey. This is good. And it definitely thickened up. The orange juice that I put in there, the cinnamon that's in there. And she said it smells good to her. And it's definitely thickened up. Oh my God. I might like a little bit of that on my plate. On my sandwich, on my turkey, on my dressing. Can y'all see that spoon? I've got to give it to Team Homemade Cranberry. But I love that. And again, and I think this is what has discouraged us is some of the recipes are just too elaborate. The old school boarding house recipe was just 3 ingredients: your sugar, water, cranberries. And then at the end they say, if you like, add some cinnamon and add some vanilla, right? But the other recipe, like Miss Robbie's, was like, oh, go ahead and add in some marmalade and all that. I guess that helps with the thickness. But what I did was I just took the blender to mine. And clearly only 4 cranberries survived. And so what I'm going to do is I have my favorite jars. I'm going to take my jar here. I've been keeping my jars. I hope y'all keep y'all jars. So I'm going to let it cool. And I'm just going to put it in the jar. And it's going in the fridge. And that's going to be our cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. All right. Oh, and one other thing. It did say to one other recipe. Our friend Dexter did say towards the end you might want to put in a little bit of butter. So in that hotness, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop in just a little bit of butter I have here. I think that's a hello. That's a little bit of I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in there. Butter never hurt nobody. Oh, but I know he was saying add butter. If I kept it in the cranberry phase, the butter brought on some shine to that. But so now we're gonna just stir that butter in there. Look at that butter. Got to be more careful, y'all. So the difference with mine was I took the blender, I took the hand mixer to it, and pureed it. So I pureed the thing. Now, again, There's some little bit of chewy pieces in there. I guess people would expect that from Homemade, which is save some for the family. I mean, this is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. I'm gonna have to, let me see if I can find him. I know he out here busy and all. See if we can get us a Jason invite. I know he's like crazy busy lately. I'm so pleased with this. I keep forgetting about my lemonade over here. But see, like I was telling you, look at my cranberries. I mean, my raspberry. This is hot. That's hot. Okay. Like I was telling you, your fruit is going to float to the bottom. As you can see, all the raspberries have gone to the bottom. You can see the color again from a pink lemonade, which is raspberry lemonade. All I'm going to do at that point is just pour it off into my pitcher and sweeten it however. Go by your sweeten restrictions. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to let both of these just kind of cool off and see what we end up. I'm really interested to see once this really cools, what I really have to work with there. And I may, you know, come back and hit it with the mixer a couple times just to aerate it and thicken it up a little bit more. But I just put some butter in there, and I'm going to put it in a jar, like they say, and see what I end up with Thanksgiving Day. All right. Anybody else started their cooking? Wow. You know, and I love, like, man, as I stirred this, y'all, this is nice. This is really nice. But, I like things like chutneys and things like that. And I could see adding some other things to this. But just your basic cranberry. Oh my God, I cannot believe the argument is settled. We have argued this. We've fought this battle for probably, what, 4 years now? This is probably the 4th year. And look at that. Look at that. All right, guys, I don't think I have anything else. I really don't. I hope you guys can really see it. I hope you can really, there you go, give you a little bit more color. I'm trying to give you a little bit more color on there. But that's it. I wish I could get you a little bit more light to it, though. There's Mitza. All right, there we go. Cranberry sauce. We made our very first batch of fresh cranberry sauce. All right, so I'm gonna let both of these things cool, and I'm gonna come back and have me some lemonade and some dinner. So bye, guys.